Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to another henna video. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys another henna tutorial. For my new viewers who's wondering what's henna, henna is a plant. It's very natural and very old. People have been using it for very many different reasons and purposes. It has ton of benefits. In addition to being a very natural hair dye, henna actually it's a good treatment for hair growth. It can actually boost the shine of your hair. It's very good scalp cleanser. It can actually reduce or eliminate dandruff, and it can actually make your hair look thicker. For me, I use it as alternative way to hair dye. Since I had a very bad allergic reaction to chemical hair dye, I switched to use only henna. I've been using it over 9 months right now. So far so good, and this is, I think, the third henna video on my channel. I really wanted to document the process so I could really look back and see like the difference the henna has made on my hair. Like I said, henna is very natural. It's actually made from the leaves of Lawsonia enormous plant, and it can actually dye your hair red or shades of it. I'm not sure if you can dye it black as well too, but like you can have any different, like you can choose and pick what color you want, brown, blonde, or something like that, unless you mix the henna with different other plants and herbs. For example, you can mix the henna with indigo. Indigo is another good plant as well. It's very natural, and mixing it with the henna, it can actually give you a deeper brown color or dark black or even chestnut. And you can also use cassia plant and mix it with the henna. The henna on its own, it brings out the red tone of your hair, but the cassia bring out the golden blonde tone of your hair. It's more desirable for people with natural blonde hair color. A lot of companies and products right now, they actually combine these herbs for you in one like one single box or treatment, so you can purchase brown, lighter brown, black, or even red, and just you only have to mix it with water or tea and apply it to your hair. But if you want, you can purchase all these herbs separately. Like you can get the indigo, the henna, the cassia, and do your own experiment and your own mix and blend and see how that would work. But you have to be super careful and do your own research and studies, because it can also like damage your hair as well. So you have to be careful. If you don't mix the right amount of henna and indigo, you can end up with green hair. For me this time, I was actually super overdue on dyeing my hair. I can insert a picture right here so you can see it. I have very white strings in my hair. As I mentioned in my previous videos, I don't actually have like full head of gray. My white or gray strings of hair are very genetics. I am not even 30 yet. I just had them since I was 16, and I feel like they were 5. I get 10 next year, 15 the second year. I just get more every year, and I refuse to pluck those hairs because I want to grow old with my full head. I'm not looking forward to make my hair any thinner right now, so I refuse to pluck them. I know a lot of people just pluck the random hair show up. I refuse to do that. I'm trying to hide my hair because I'm filming this after I did the process. So I want to show you the after in just a minute. Anyway, for this time, as I mentioned, I was overdue on doing my hair, and those strings white hair you can see, they are very bad. I usually purchase mine online, so I forgot to do so. I was just walking in this urban store, local store here in my neighborhood, and I found this box. It's the HEMANI brown hair coloring henna dye. The only two ingredients in here is the henna powder and essential oil. Is something you really have to pay attention to when you start looking into this. When you buy henna, you really have to make sure it's 100% pure henna. You don't want any other ingredients or any weird chemicals in there, because it really can give you like bad reaction or just not good for your hair. So when you actually want to do henna, just make sure always to buy 100% pure henna. I really want to show you right now the process, so I can put my hair to the front and can show you the after. So right here you can go ahead and see the process, how I mixed it and all the things that comes with the box first. Then we mix it and then we apply it to the hair, and we'll come back right here so we can show you the after. Okay guys, so the box I'm using today came with 4 packets of henna powder, 1 brush for applying, and the direction is written on the back of each one of those little packets. Now henna and metal do not play well together, so don't use any metal spoons or container for mixing. You can use wood spoon or glass container or even a plastic. I use this container today, this plastic one, because I have a nice lid for it and I can use it later on to store my henna to let it sit for a while uncovered. And I start using the brush at the beginning that it came with, but it was kind of hard to work with it, so you'll see me, I'll switch to wooden spoon, and I used ceramic tea kettle to heat up my water. I use filtered distilled water today. I didn't use any coffee or tea, but you can use that as well. But I feel like every time I've done henna before, I did mix it with tea or coffee, and I put my own ingredients like apple cider vinegar and lemon juice. But for this time, I just want to enjoy this henna since it already has essential oil in it. The aroma was very nice and very, it smells really good. So I really just want to enjoy it and follow the direction exactly how they recommend doing it. So as you can see, I'm adding my water slowly, little at a time, stirring it in until I get a nice thick paste. You want like a yogurt consistency, and once I'm happy with the consistency, I'm going to let it sit covered for about 30 minutes to an hour. In the meantime, I'm going to wash my hair and shampoo it and get it ready. I like to start by combing my hair, and I put on my plastic gloves as well. Wear clothes that you don't mind being permanently stained. Now I forgot to do this, but you should apply some coconut oil on the skin near the hairline to prevent staining, especially if your skin is lighter in color, but avoid letting it touch your hair. You need to check on the henna, stir it in, and add some more water if the paste has become very thick. I always start at the top center of my head and I apply it directly to the scalp, pulling it through the length of my hair. I just continue until my entire scalp and strands of hair are covered. You will notice that unlike other hair dye, henna does not spread very easily, but do your best to saturate all your hair very well with the henna base, and after you're done, gather all the hair and pile it on the top of your head. Take plastic wrap and cover your hair. Wrap it very well all the way around your hairline without covering your ears. This wrap will help the henna to set, and the plastic will keep the henna warm and moist. It takes between 2 to 4 hours for the henna to set, but you can leave it longer for more vibrant color. For best results, they said leave it overnight. You might want to cover your pillow with garbage bag or something that you don't mind getting it dirty. But if you don't want to sleep with it like me, you can just simply leave it in your hair for a few hours. But just remember, the longer you leave it in your hair, however, the more intense the effect will be. Okay guys, so this is my hair after. Now I left it in my hair for about 3 hours and then I washed it off. First time you wash it, just use conditioner, you can't shampoo it really. First time, I'm not gonna lie, I used this henna, same brand. The first time my hair felt soft afterwards, but the second time I applied it, my hair felt dry. So what I did, next day I just did an oil treatment. I used some olive oil with castor oil. I warmed it up a little bit and then I applied it to my hair. left it for a few hours, and then when I rinsed it, my hair felt really good, especially after it air dried. It really brought the moisture back to my hair. Applying the henna, as you can see, I really wished I took like a video or I showed you the mess it really did, because it was very messy. That's why I highly recommend that you do it in bathroom where you can stand in dry shower or a bathtub like me. So when you finish, you can just rinse away the mess, because it's very messy. It is very messy. But washing it also, it can be like tricky to wash, you know, all the henna out of your hair. Some people recommend doing the mermaid bath, where you fill a bathtub with water and then you just put your head, you know, in it. You put your hair in the water. Obviously you're standing outside the tub, and then, you know, just that will really help lose all the henna and getting it out of your hair, and then you can just jump in the shower, take a normal shower. So I haven't tried that yet, but I'm planning on trying it next time. And as for the color, I can show you right here. Like I said, the white gray strings that I have in my hair, they got very nice then with red right now. They blend very nicely with the rest of my hair, especially under the light. And the coolest thing with using henna is that depend on the sun, how it hits you, or the light. Truly your hair looks like different color every time. Sometimes it's like burgundy brown, sometimes it's very reddish, like it has very red tone to it, and sometimes it's dark. Henna is a permanent hair dye, but however, I feel like the hair is most exciting and vibrant the first 3 weeks. After that, it gradually starts to fade away, but you can tell completely the difference at the end of the fourth week. You can tell the bright color, it's starting to turn more like orange. Like I said, it's natural stuff, so you can feel free doing it as much as you want, every 2 weeks, every 4 weeks, like once a month. It's very natural. It's like, you know, it's the only hair dye you can not feel guilty about using it on your hair. However, I did say that it really like fade away, but I'm not sure if it ever, you know, you can get all the henna completely out of your hair. So if you are planning on going back to chemical hair dye, I'll just let my hairdresser know that I have henna on my hair, and just wait a few months really for your hair to detox and wash off all the henna before you put any other chemical ingredients on your hair, so you prevent, you know, any allergic reaction from happening. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope that you all enjoyed it. If you did, leave it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week with a brand new video. Until then, here's more videos that you might enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.